Hello everyone, it's the Dutch Foremost and welcome to part 2 of Let's Build a Spa in The Sims 4. So yeah, in the previous part we built all of this, and after actually building this I realized that I would actually prefer the look of the build if we would change the way it's placed actually, because I thought it would look better in this way. The reason for that is that the sun is coming from this direction, and if we're actually building like the most important part of the build over here, then you'll have that part in the shadow and it will look not as good. And also in this way, I found that it would actually maybe look better to have it facing that side, like all the way away from like everything else, because in that way, you know, it's a spa, you want to relax, you don't want to have to care about whether other people actually see you. And in this way, like the relaxing area, which will mainly be outside as well, is kind of like protected, if you can say that, protected from others who might actually see you relaxing, because you know it always has to seem as if you really work hard. But yeah, I also planned some ideas for here. It seemed like quite some people seem to like this series so far. There were some comments about the fact that they maybe preferred the old way, old-fashioned way of doing the Let's Build. I personally don't, so therefore I'm just continuing doing this. And I know that many people also like this better than the sped up version, because in that way it's just kind of like a speed build and you want to have different kinds of videos actually, or at least I want to have different kind of videos, and therefore I'm doing this. Also people said that they don't really like that wood. I still have to find out whether I like it. I think so far, I think the idea is pretty cool. The way it will turn out to look like in the overall end result is something I'll still have to find out, I guess. It's just something I'm trying out, and you know, I'm not sure whether it will look good in the end, but hopefully it will. So yeah, I have the idea to actually make kind of a bar over here, because if you're relaxing, of course you want to have like some kind of zen mix, like, you know, drinking liquids. Okay, that's terrible, seriously. But you know, you want to have some good drinks. So therefore I'm actually adding this, and I guess I'm going to use, let me see, which color should I use? I think I'll go for either this one or this one. This one will look better. Of course I can always change it later on in like this series. So yeah, no worries. By the way, I think like 2 weeks ago opened an Instagram account for YouTube, so for all you guys to actually follow. So if you could actually follow that, that would be awesome. In that way you'll stay up to date with like a little bit more of my personal life, because I also upload pictures of like trips I make and like just general things, but also pictures regarding The Sims or architecture or anything. So yeah, if you'd like to follow that, the link is in the description, and I'll follow back some of you who actually start following me, so just look up. And otherwise, if you don't want to use the link, or at least you want to look it up like right now, you can look for Dutch Sims, what is it, Dutch Sims Foremost, and then you'll definitely find it. So yeah, if you would follow me there, it would be awesome, because I personally really like Instagram. I have a personal account as well, but I'm not showing that one. Yeah, I really like taking pictures, and on Instagram you can like upload good looking pictures, not like on Twitter. You can of course upload pictures as well, but I just prefer to upload like really good looking pictures. I always like seeing pictures of like also other YouTubers like who make like travel vlogs or something, which is what I personally watch on YouTube, which is ask me very often, what do you actually watch? Yeah, currently I'm actually not watching that many YouTube videos, but I really like to watch Casey Neistat. He makes daily vlogs and awesome creative movies. I like watching Louis. I actually don't watch any gamer. Furthermore, yeah, of course I keep up to date with some other simmers, but mainly just to, you know, stay up to date, as I said, and not too much for enjoyment or anything. Simply because, you know, I play The Sims quite often already. I make my own videos, and otherwise, you know, there's always the chance that you really start copying others, which doesn't make your own videos that much better, I guess. So therefore I'm not watching that many other simmers either. But of course, if they like house building videos, are always something, or wait, what am I saying? Okay, my English is really being crap here, but yeah, sometimes I do watch actually other speed builds as well. But it's not like that. Those are my favorite videos actually. Though I make them myself, I really prefer to watch like travel videos. So yeah, let me see. There we go. Yep, delete this because as you can see, this is kind of the outdoor area. I'll actually first continue the shape of the build or just the entire building because maybe that's a little bit more logical. I had some ideas for this already, but it's better if I actually just, you know, use in normal order. Let me see, and then there we go. Yeah, alrighty. Let me think, because I might actually want to, yeah, I think I'll actually delete this and then also delete this part of it, because then it will be perfectly above each other, which would look much better. And as you can probably see, I'm using quite some hull walls in this build just because I kind of want to try them out. I haven't used them very much yet, simply because they came out like 1.5 weeks ago. But yeah, I must say I'm very happy with this. This was like nearly at the top of my list, I think. One thing that's still on my list for things I would really like to see back in The Sims 4 is the terrain, editing terrain option, so that you can actually like make hills and fountains and such things in your builds. I would really like to see that. But furthermore, yeah, hull walls was very important for me as well, and we now have that, so I'm very happy with that. So what would you actually like to see back, which we did have in The Sims 3 and which we don't have in The Sims 4? What feature would you like to see back, building or just gameplay? And actually also just not only what you would like to see back, but just the general feature maybe, because something I once came up with, which I would like to see, is the feature to actually be able to create your own windows, so shaping them. And of course with custom content you can do that, but just in-game kind of shaping your own windows, so you can actually make like 4 squares wide windows, something like that, just to make, yeah, to be able to be a little bit more creative with windows. But yeah, I don't really see that feature as something that will probably be coming up soon, simply because it's probably very hard to like make, I guess you can say. I don't know that much about, you know, programming and making games, honestly, so I can't tell you that much about it. By the way, I'm not actually adding that door there, I'm adding this one. Alrighty, that's looking fine, I guess. But anyways, please let me know what feature you would like to see. I would love to read that. And maybe, you know, people at EA will actually listen to us and they will actually add it. So that would be awesome. But don't expect too much. But they are actually listening. I mean, pools was something which was added pretty quickly after the release. Toddlers will be added as well, I think. I expect at least. Because, you know, everyone wants toddlers. Though I don't really care that much since I mainly build, but I'm planning on actually like doing more gameplay videos about The Sims 4 as well, so like just let's plays and stuff. But I kind of wonder, I would really like to do like a challenge, you know, you have like the $1 million challenge, the 100 baby challenge, I think you have as well. Though I honestly don't really know what it is. I guess you have to get 100 babies. But yeah, I would really like to have like a cool challenge which not very many people have done yet. So if you know any challenge which is like kind of new, or you've just come up with something yourself, please let me know, because then I'll maybe actually make that challenge, because, or do that challenge. You can't make a challenge. Well, I can, but I won't. Because in that way I'll actually, because for me, I do need kind of like a challenge in order to make it a little bit more fun. I feel like that at least. So yeah, therefore I would really like to actually have a challenge to do. By the way, I'm having some struggles here placing this, but I think I worked my way around it, because those blocks do delete like extremely quickly. So I think I should actually not add them yet, because they will get deleted like immediately, or at least like I think 20 times during this entire let's build. But yeah, just to kind of give you an impression what will be there and then when it's getting deleted I won't place it again until the end, I guess. So I think I'm adding this floor over here as well. As you can see, many new floor tiles and wallpapers, which you'll see like in a later episode actually, which I'm personally very happy with, because like those were things which we really missed in The Sims 4. We really needed more doors and also floor tiles and wall paintings and so and such things. So yeah, I'm really happy to see those back in the game, or just added to the game, I guess. Let me see. I'm adding this floor over here as well. And then I guess I could actually, no, not do that, do this. And then, you know, you have some symmetry there, which would look pretty cool. I think it is actually starting to look like an actual community light, which I am really happy with, to be honest. Let me see, can I make this a little bit longer? There we go. Then I'm kind of wondering, should I actually do exactly the same in order to create that community light effect or not? I'm just going to try it. Maybe it doesn't look good, maybe it does. Let me see. Don't forget, by the way, to comment on anything you like and something you don't like. As you see, I read the comments on the last episode as well, and of course it's not that if you comment something that you say I should change, that I will of course change it, because sometimes like these things with the blocks are just like that to try that out, and therefore I will not like delete it. But if you have like any tips or like something you would like to change, you can of course always comment, and maybe I will actually change it. Because in the end, this will be up to download for you, and then it's best if the house actually, or the building in this case, fits your like wishes, I guess we can say. This one should be a little bit lower. Whoops, not that one. This one. There we go. Righty. I think... Does that look good? I think it does look pretty good, actually. Yeah. Alrighty, then I guess, you know, I'm just working around the building, kind of not really having like a really good structure in the order in which I'm building, but I guess that doesn't really matter. And I'm also thinking I'll actually place it to this side a little bit, because then I will actually be able to maybe build something over here as well, because otherwise it will be way too small, I think. So, and then here we'll actually build the main entrance, I think. Yeah, I actually just came up with a new idea here. Yeah, there we go. Because of course we have the sign for the spa as well, which we have to place somewhere. And I think in between this will be the perfect place. If we have like the entrance over here, then this will be the good place to actually add that sign. Like over here. So where is the sign? Then I'll actually add it already, because I might actually forget adding it if I don't put it there yet. Or put it there already. No struggles. Is there like an official sign? This is a floor sign. This is... What is this actually? Oh, this is a wall. Okay. Alrighty, so if we enlarge this one, yeah, that's what we want. That's like huge. And then change the color to fit the color of this. And I'm still doubting whether I should actually use the darker wood or the lighter wood, because I think the lighter wood might look good as well. But I'm just not too sure yet. But for like a wellness center or a spa, I think this could actually look good. So I think I'm actually going for this. It will be a little bit more modern, I think. So therefore I'll change it. Maybe I'll change it again later on. You know, I've changed these colors I think 4 times already in only 2 parts. But oh well. Let me see, then we'll actually start the building over here. Then I have another idea. You know, those blocks are just, you know, such an abstract feature of this building, I think, which you will definitely recognize because I will actually add it over here as well. I just, you know, when I saw those blocks, I was like, I'm going to use it for everything except for it being a table, seriously. Well, maybe I will use it as a table as well, but mainly I'll use it as like some kind of abstract feature of the house. Alrighty, I should place this one up, and then place this one 2 up. There we go. And that's it. And then, yeah, sorry, this does take quite some time, but you know, in the end, it does create a cool effect, I think. By the way, if you don't know how I actually do this, you can press 9 and press 0 or O, and then, yeah, 0, and some people actually call 0 O, I believe, but not the letter O, just the number. And then you'll actually be able to place like objects up and down, which is quite a cool feature actually. What is this? Because is this such like an electric door or not? Like automatic door, I mean. Let me see, can I place those awesome windows behind here? Because this does really fit the look. If we make those black. Oh, actually it doesn't fit it. It's, yeah, it does fit it, but at the same time it doesn't, because you know, those open parts just don't fit. Let me see, that black does look really cool though. I've got an idea, I guess, because I think this is actually the door which should fit. Nope, it's not. Fail. This is not the door which should fit it either. Yeah. What to do now? I know it is like really such an OCD thing, which I think I personally can't stand, and many people will not be able to stand either. Maybe making 3 doors could be like a stupid but better option. Yeah, no. Yeah, I do definitely want the entrance to be over here, so I'm not going to like add those windows there and make the entrance over here. That would be kind of silly. So, but I do like just those dark door or dark windows and doors. No dark, I said. There we go. Because this is actually gray, not completely black. What does this look like? This looks, yeah, it's totally different. Yeah, I prefer those darker colors, I guess. Some people might be like, why are you spending so much time on choosing those colors? But seriously, the color, this is not just the decision for these doors, but of course for kind of the entire building actually. So therefore it's very important to make the right decision when it comes to the colors. Because if you actually like, that's kind of an experiment for you. If you actually change the colors of the doors and the windows you've used in a house, like from white to black, it will give the house such a totally different feel and like effect, I think. Well, I'm nearly sure. So yeah, I really, you know, therefore it's very important to actually choose the right color, which can of course take some time. And I think I'm actually going for this color, kind of that brownish color, just a little bit better than that black, I think. That black is just, yeah, let me check out that black actually, because I've not seen it on this yet. You don't really see that much of a difference. Let me, okay, sorry if it's too much color changing and placing tables up and down in this part, but it's just to make sure that in the end, you know, those little things can really make a difference for the entire build. Maybe the black does actually look better. In the end, it is a spa, so I will go for the black, and then that slight color change or difference. Is it actually black now? Yeah, it does seem to be black because there's a difference between those two. Alrighty, fix the problem. I guess this will be the entrance. Then I can maybe place this bamboo plants already, just to make sure that I don't forget to place those in the end, because I personally noticed that once I've actually finished the shape of a house, I nearly almost always directly go to like the interior, well, where I actually forget to add like decorations for the rest of the exterior. By the way, I don't like the look of it, so I'm not adding it. But yeah, I really noticed that I forgot to add like the rest of houses once I'd actually finished the shape of it, and I just directly started going to the the interior, not really finishing the entire exterior. Alrighty, let me see. The width is okay. It's 6 wide. Alrighty. Let me see whether this looks good. Of course, you want to have something modern, something a little bit different, but at the same time you need some cover over there as well for this roof. In the end, that is kind of what a roof is for, of course. Yeah, okay. I think I'll go for this for now at least, but I think it will look pretty good. I'm happy with it. And overall, the entire build is really coming to like a shape, I feel like, at least. This is pretty cool, I think. That's kind of a cool thing to do, maybe. I'm keeping that, or at least trying to keep that. That could actually add something cool. Maybe, you know, I think that's quite a cool thing to do. So I'm leaving that over there. And then closing the entire building now. Or, well, the entire building. There will be a part over here as well. Now I still have to close it down here. Which I think I'll do pretty basically just with like a normal wall. Nothing too special. There we go. Oops, yeah. That's just the city part of those tables. And because I moved them up and down, they actually just, you know, delete whenever you change something according to the walls, I think. Also the wall paintings, so we will have some struggles with that. But just to give you an impression, I've decided to add them already. Let me see. That's looking pretty cool, I think. Yeah, I guess that's okay. Then let me see what wall painting I will actually add over there in the end. Not something basic white, I guess. Because we have those really cool new... This one is pretty cool as well, that wood, but not for the entrance, I think. That's just for the accents. What is this? Oh, that's even a better wood, seriously. There you, by the way, see those tables deleting again. Are getting deleted. They don't delete themselves. This is like such a good wall for a spa, seriously. I think I'll be using this. The color is just what I'm not really sure about yet. Alrighty, but anyways, let me see. I think we're ending this episode here. I hope we've made enough progress. I hope you're happy with what we've done in this part. I'm honestly pretty happy. We have really started to kind of give the spa kind of its feel and the, yeah, kind of an identity, which might sound kind of strange, but which it does kind of feel like, you know, it's kind of starts to be like special You know, it started with something very basic, but now it really seems to start like it's something different, which I'm honestly very happy with. So I hope you enjoyed watching this part as well. Please let me know what you thought of this episode and just leave feedback about what you would like me to change, what you would like me to add. Don't forget to check out my Instagram, which I talked about. And then I hope to see you back in part 3. Bye.